Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and give me a thumbs up. And for the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always supporting me. We are at almost at 200 subscribers. Your support, I really appreciate your support. And so on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my expectations versus reality of living in Japan. So for those who don't know me, I'm a very extroverted person. I'm very social. I'm easy to connect with people, make new friends. And so when I received my flight ticket to come to Japan, I did not think twice about it, of course, because I knew I can survive anywhere. I can make friends anywhere. So for me, I just came. I just packed my bags and left. And I was hoping, yeah, in the first week I will have made new friends. So fast forward, when I arrived, my university, they have a good structure for international students, because they assign undergraduate students to show us around, like to open the bank account, to stamp your location, your address on a residence card, and stuff, to look for health insurance, to sign for exemption of our pension. We don't pay pension, of course, because we are not citizen, or because we are still students. Also exemption from tax, so such things. And so they assigned to me these 3 undergraduate students. Of course, they were male students, but I thought, these are going to be maybe my first friends in Japan. But shock on me, they were like straight like this. They come, they take you to the bank, and they return you back to your apartment without saying, or without talking about anything that is like maybe telling me about Japan and stuff like that. But I think also another problem was the language, like the language barrier. Yeah, the language barrier was because they cannot speak good English and I cannot speak good Japanese, so we don't understand each other. But I don't entirely blame it on the language barrier. For me, I feel like it's hard to be friends with a Japanese person, because like in Kenya, people are always exchanging numbers, people are always talking. It's not uncommon for someone to take their friend to their home, or to their parents, or to their brothers. But it's very difficult to get close to a Japanese person, to the extent maybe you will know even where they live, or you will know their relatives or their families and what. And for me, sometimes I can spend the whole day with them, but I never see anybody picking their phone, like anybody receiving a voice call. And for me, when my family, when they wake up, maybe it is around 3 p.m. in Japan, sometimes they call me, but it is weird even for me to take that phone call, because you've been with people since morning, but until evening nobody picked a call. So you're like, where do I get the guts to yeah, to do that? So I tried to make friends. Like when I was coming my first day in Japan, there was this lady on the Shinkansen who helped me a lot. They are kind, but yeah, they don't just want to be close to anybody. Like you can feel they have this barrier, like, yeah. And they're not like, they don't like to open up. Like how you can meet, like how in Kenya even you can meet someone and they tell you, you know what, I've not paid rent for the last 6 months, my mother is suffering from cancer, I don't know what. But here people just prefer to go through stuff alone. They don't share, they don't make friends. Actually here it's easier to make friends with your fellow foreigners and than with them. I don't know why. Maybe it is their culture, because actually it's easy to get depressed, to be honest. Because even me, I'm afraid that when I come back to Kenya, maybe I'm gonna turn and be an introvert, because I'm like, what is even the point of going out when you cannot even meet people there to talk with? You know, the majority of people here are Japanese, but it's like hi. You cannot actually sit down with somebody and like have a conversation or have a friend whom you can talk once in a while. It is impossible. So most of the time I prefer to stay at home and just do my stuff, you know, study a bit, watch movies, sleep, because whether you are inside or outside, it's the same. So I'm worried maybe I will come to Kenya and my character will have changed. Maybe I will be an introvert person, not talking to people, because as at now basically I just talk to my family back at home, and I have some friends from Africa, maybe Egypt, Ghana, Rwanda, Burundi, Cameroon, and from other Asian countries like the Philippines, Malaysia. I feel like the Chinese are more the same like Japanese, so it is also a bit difficult to make friends with them. And sometimes I sit down and I say that maybe if you are old and you want to come to live in Japan as a lady or a man, maybe you are in your late 20s, maybe you should consider getting married first before coming here, because yeah, it is a rough ride. Of course, in life you have to sacrifice something. Even me, sometimes I tell myself maybe I should have gotten married first before coming here, but it is not a joke. It is really a serious thing. Yeah, because you can make friends with foreigners, but we are not many here. I thought maybe I will have even one Japanese friend who is going to help me to maneuver around, you know, but it's really hard. You know, in 2 months I'm completing 1 year, but I have zero Japanese friends. It's not like I'm not trying. I'm trying, but here I even never see people like exchanging their phone numbers, or even when someone approaches you, the kind of conversations they have is because, you know, I'm a black person, it's easy to know I'm a foreigner. So someone will tell you, oh, how is the weather? Like those superficial conversation. How is the weather in Kenya? Do you have winter in Kenya? Do you have summer in Kenya? What is the main language in Kenya? Where is the location of Kenya? Which is the highest mountain in Kenya? You see those superficial conversations, but someone cannot tell you like, you know, I have a birthday party, I'm inviting you, come over, let's celebrate. You know, such kind of things that can make you to know someone better, you know. there are no such kind of opportunities. But I think the language is one big contributor. But I feel like they know English, but they just don't want to speak it. So someone will speak it, will tell you, I'm sorry, my English is not good. But it's not good. What do you mean not good? And you already like constructed a sentence in English saying, I'm sorry, my English is not good. But anyway, I'm also trying to learn Japanese. It's I would say it's a rough ride, but yeah, in life you have to sacrifice something to get something. So that's what I'm trying to do. But hey, if you are coming here and you are in your late 20s, please consider to get married and come here as a couple. Because yes, I came on mixed scholarship, but mixed scholarship you can also come here with your husband or your wife. In this building that I live in is like an international students building. It does not belong to the university, it belongs to the community. So many people here, they live with their children. Even some people have children who are teenagers and they go to school here. So what you do, you come and you invite your spouse after 6 months, and they can come with your baby or your babies. And yeah, it is going to kind of reduce the stress on your head, because for single people like me, I will admit that it's not really easy to live here on your own with no friends. Like, it's just hard to have a community, you know. Yeah, and for your foreign friends, they're just like you. They don't know much about Japan. So it's like all of us are fellow blind friends. We don't have someone to help make our life easier, you know. Like when you want, sometimes you want to go to the hospital and they only speak Japanese. So in that case, if you had a Japanese friend, they will go and like translate your symptoms to the doctor. But you find that your friends are from anywhere apart from Japan, so in such situations you are kind of stranded. Yeah, so not a happy video, but it's good to know. The Bible says my people are dying for lack of knowledge. Yeah, I believe knowledge is power, and maybe this information is gonna help someone who is planning to come and live here. There are good and bad sides. Sorry, this video was about the negative side, but anyway, there are also many nice things about this country that I'm enjoying, and I'm gonna tell you in my future videos. Thank you very much for staying with me, and thank you for your support. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.